do the process. Firstly, I'll share things. This is the company, Nerd Indians. Right now, I'm representing them only. And what is their company? This is Nerd Indians, another AI platform. If you see what is this, they themselves are incubated in a government incubator. They are funded by investors. They got accepted at IIM, Ahmedabad Ventures, VCs, and many angel investors and top VCs. So this session is conducted by people, and you are listening to the right guy. Okay. So whatever you have doubts, don't come out of that consultancy mode. We pay something, you get something. Not like that. Okay. Just listen, you'll get an idea. Innovator founder visa. Now, before I know many of you want to know the straightforward process, because most of UK has consultancies. You pay money and you get something. Now, this is not going to be that kind of a process. You will never have this kind of a process. Why, I'll tell you. So before explaining you what is Innovator Founder Visa, idea to endorsement, I'll just tell you. Yes, you will get a endorsement. Let's assume you got everything in right. But how to apply for settlement? First, listen to the criteria so that you understand what need to be included in your idea to get selected. If these criteria are not met in 3 years, you won't get settlement. You understand? And who has to give this letter that you have shown this progress? The same endorsing body. Just let us read them out one by one. Okay. I can take you all the other slides, but this slide will set the record straight. Okay. The endorsement body should confirm that the applicant has shown significant achievements based on your business plan. So whatever the business plan you have given and the milestones you have given, did you achieve it or not? How they would know, endorsing body, once they give you an endorsement letter in the starting, every 12 months you have to meet them. They will ask you the progress and that will follow. Okay. And what else? You are legally registered. Obviously, this is a by default. You are obviously a director in the company, or else it won't move forward. Unless in the middle you have sold your stake to somebody and you come out of the company, then you are doomed. You shouldn't do that. It should be active. Obviously, you can't just have a temporary thing and you leave in the middle. You are not qualified for settlement. Okay. You can't start and you can't. Okay. Now, why is this most important? 97 to 98%. Usually people say 99% of startups die within first 2 years. And this visa is for 3 years. So basically you have to sustain the business more than what an average failure rate is. The failure is 99%. So they are expecting you to survive the business with colors, with all the colors and butterflies for 3 years. You understand why they say they can't? Nobody can survive the business and startups for 3 years. Some do survive, but what is the problem with them also? Now you see, it says confirmation that business appear to be sustainable for at least the following 12 months based on income, assets. So even for the settlement, before giving that, they have to the endorsement body has to give a letter saying they can easily sustain next 12 months based on your last 3 years of track record or expenses, profit and loss statements, everything. Confirmation that applicant has to demonstrate a key role in day-to-day management and development. Obviously, this is vague, so not too very much. Now, this is something it says also must meet any two. In this, many people are concentrating this on this. Somebody has to at least invest 50 lakhs, which is 50,000 pounds. But this is the problem here. They will see from where this fund has come. This 50 lakh, 50,000 pounds. So be careful. You can't just vaguely get this money from 2, 3 people for temporary period. Then, and any two only, right? So why concentrate on this? Now the number of business customers has doubled, and how can they it is doubled? They will compare with the competitors which are in the market. So this is a very bad thing, because your competitors will be rich and would have settled there, right? Let us not go there. The business has engaged in significant research and development. Yes, intellectual property. This is something which we will discuss. This is a kind of a strategy, which obviously it is. I can give an example. I will give one example in the entire session anyway. This is a very. This is a thing which I would be happy if you do it. Minimum annual gross income of 1 million pounds annual. We would be happy if that happens, but in first 3 years it to happen, if good startups don't do it. If you do it, wonderful. The business is generating annual revenue of a £500,000 in last full year covered by its accounts, with at least 1 lakh pounds from exporting overseas. See, exporting is a very good business if you're exporting. Okay. Now the business has created, these two are very good. Okay. Anyone, 10 full-time jobs for local. Okay. Always consider that full-time, or 5 full-time for settlement, but at least a minimum salary, 25,000 pounds annual gross. For me, if you ask me what are the easiest one in this, easiest, if you collaborate with your friends. Now here everyone doesn't understand this one. Apply for settlement, founder visa, this is not an individual game. Every startup should be started by 2, 3 Indians. Talk to your friends, together you have to apply. If you are going alone, you will lose. Don't listen to any idiot, you will lose. You understand? 3 people minimum. Every company should have a CEO, CTO, CFO. You understand? These are 3 major things. If you just go empty-handed saying I know everything, I'll do everything, you'll go alone, you'll come alone. Understand? I know you may not be good friends with your friends. Now it's the time to make friends once again. Now, and on one business, 3 to 5 people can easily apply. Many founders are like that only. Every endorsing body, when they are listening to a pitch, 4 to 5 founders, minimum 3 founders usually go. That's how they become successful. If you are alone designing something and two people are investing and you make them just co-founders, they don't have any role, you will be out. You understand? They should be actively in participating in the company. Some people will say, "Arey macha, we will just put money and we will do our part-time job outside. You struggle for your startup." I'm telling you, those 2 people lose the job, lose the visa, and because you made them together, you came, you may also lose it. So don't do that stuff. All 3, 4, 6, whoever is there who genuinely really wants to contribute, only they should be accepted into your startup as a co-founder. You understand? Now, with these slides, I'll go with the chat session. Ask your questions, please. So, one, how possible to get 50,000 investment? Wonderful. Please, everyone, listen. Look at this slide. These are the four endorsing body. Only four are there. There are legacy bodies are many. Usually, what are these bodies? These are nothing but incubation centers. In India, also incubation centers are there. Startup, Startup India, Startup India incubators. In UK, they have given endorsement power to such bodies. And when such now these people have been listening to ideas from decades. It's not that they started recently. Now, when you see one of their websites, this is Innovator International. If you see, they have something called as investment support. If you get into an incubator, usually I'll just tell you an example of. I hope you can listen me. If not, please message. See, they provide investment support. They will only because they are incubators. They will only introduce you to the investors. Example of such thing in abroad, mainly in UK, US, other places, the minimum angel investment which you get through the incubators, if they introduce to the investors, is a minimum. I'm talking about £100,000 or dollars, or a minimum. There are many incubators, they provide a £500,000 to £1 million as pre-seed and seed funds, which means if you really concentrate on the money part instead of visa part, investment part, thinking that you are going and pitching to the incubator and they will happily introduce you to the investors, and the investor is putting such a money that you have to never work for any stupid company ever again. So one time settled. Think like that. If you think like, no, I want to work in McDonald's day and night, 72-hour shift I will do per week, just I need this visa for time pass, and you're not getting that, man. I'm sorry to disappoint you. If somebody has such idea, you are not getting this innovator founder visa. You try some other thing. And any doubts, please use the chat. Any questions? Or did I disappoint you all together? Don't worry, I am just going to give you good news also. Firstly, you should set your mind, brainwash yourself that this is the best visa. Why? I'm going to tell you that also. Any more questions? Explain what types of are best for the global innovate visa. Founder innovator visa. We were planning for international company exporting and importing. Very good. Rakshit, I'll just finish with some more details and then we'll discuss. Okay. Now, I have to tell you all the students, UK Innovator visa is the cheapest visa for you to settle even in India. Okay, I have to tell you how. This is T Hub Hyderabad Incubator. They charge you 1.5 lakh. Then, if you have to pitch to the investors, then only you get funding, then only get your incubation. It's called T Angels. This is ISB. CM Hires, I hope you know. This is also for entrepreneurs. You see, this is just the admission fee. The total fee which you are going to pay with admission fee together is 4.5 lakh. Then you get introduced to the investors, then you are getting incubated. So you are not going to get that benefit. £1,000 to get endorsed is the cheapest option. If you come to India and get an idea, you have to spend minimum 1.5 lakh to 4.5 lakh. Better get that idea in UK. Okay, sit for 4 days and get the idea. It's not a rocket technology to get an idea. You understand? £1,000 just because you're earning for 30 hours, 40 hours. First time I know why there is an attachment to the money when you are in UK, because in India parents used to pay. That time we didn't know that they were also earning money, struggling and earning, because we were not doing it. Suddenly we started earning in UK. Now we know per hour how much struggle we have to go through. But same thing, they also spent you like water because of your career. Now you have to spend like water on your career only, not maybe next time on your children's career. But that's the only way to success. Now I'll just carry on with the slides and then we'll discuss the idea. Any doubts you please share it here so that I'll answer, or we can move to the next slide for us. Okay, then let's move to the next slide. I don't see any question coming up. Now we know. So don't think that we can fool these people with some consultancy. If somebody is telling you they can get you an endorsement, they are bullshitting. Why? If that consultancy has that much good idea which can generate $500,000 or $1 million, they wouldn't start a consultancy. They would only start that business. So nobody can give you that idea. Okay. But how to design an idea is a thing. Now eligibility, obviously you know of this visa. This is all visa thing. Okay, I'm not a immigration expert. This is just like you need a IELTS band 4 5, personal savings for 28 days, endorsement letter. You don't need to show any funding, because endorsement body is there. The incubation center is there to help you out for investment, but you have to talk to them every time. Okay. Now your eligibility, this is your eligibility. Okay, why I said your eligibility, I'll tell you. Okay, your ideas eligibility, basically your eligibility means not as a person, but you should also have carry some weight. Now your idea, whatever the idea is in your head, now compare them that with these are the criteria. Okay, your business proposition, obviously, which we are going to design in our program, but still here I'll tell you, your business proposition should be clear, compelling. Now clear, compelling, this let's go with this. Okay, let's understand what is this. Okay, clear and compelling. To understand this, I have to show you something. What is an elevator pitch? Elevator pitch means is a concise, persuasive speech that introduces an idea, product, or a person in about 30 to 60 seconds. You understand? Elevator pitch is mandatory for any startup. You have to explain. You will pay £1,000 and get into the session. They may close the entire session in 5 minutes. You may think you may not go, you didn't get a half a day for £1,000. You won't get a half a day. You understand? That's not an examination center. So precise and concise. You should be able to explain your value proposition or problem statement, solution, market research, what is your strategy, market barriers, everything very, very fast. Okay. Don't fall for this Shark Tank. They are edited videos. Those are not the real one. Okay, they would have pitched previously very early. Then they would have called only successful people and spoken. Okay, nothing happens as you think. So obviously, as I told you, it should be crystal clear. And what is the differentiator? What does that mean? If competitors are also selling the same and you are also selling the same, what is the difference? What is the differentiator? If you don't know that, you should really try to find out. Don't find silly things and assume they will listen to you. They should be solid. Okay. The concept for innovation within the business should be demonstrated. What does that mean? Your idea should not be replicable by others. Now let's assume you told me an idea in the chat. Now let's assume you told me your idea in the chat. You may assume the other 11 people may copy. Then your chat is not your idea is not qualified. It won't be selected. Remember, no idea can be copied because it's the reflection of the founder. What is in your head, the way you execute it, nobody can do it. They can copy the idea as per the outline, but nobody can copy you. You are you. You understand? The differentiator is always you. So you have to show reasonable barriers. You understand? Now, reasonable barrier can be one of the example I give. Now, let's assume, good idea. Now you are importing export. You are exporting something, and your competitor is exporting the same thing. Okay, and you are exporting from a different company at a different highest quality with a cheapest rate, which nobody is providing. Only that manufacturer can produce this, and he has an exclusive agreement with you for 5 years or 10 years. That means nobody can have an agreement with that guy. That's a barrier. You understand? It's a barrier. Now, to have such agreement, long-term agreements is also a problem. Nobody gives you in that way. You know, in UK, if you miss 1 month, you mess with one agreement, they'll sue you. They like lawyers. Now, so should not be easily replicable. The innovation element should be the core to the success of proposed business. Innovation element should always be the core. What is the innovation? Food delivery is not an innovation, but the technology can be an innovation. That is one of the examples. Now, viability. Now the business plan must be realistic, achievable based on applicants' available resources. Now, this is where everyone falls flat. You should have a backing, not funds. Okay, not funds. Resources can be human resources also. Sometimes 3 people are the army. You understand? Like 3 people can be army. Let's assume CTO will develop an application. You understand? And another guy, a director, will be let's assume somebody who teaches is an excellent PhD guy in so and so psychology. Let's assume. He's also a founder. The tech guy prepares a tech app, basically a wellness app, now created by a psychologist, designed by a tech guy. Okay. The CFO, he is the guy who arranges the resources, financial resources for you to kickstart. So 3 people made the army. You understand? Viable and realistic always. Have 5 people, 4 people, no problem. Don't go as a single one man army. You will lose the battle. You won't get it. Just believe me. Nobody will believe that one person can pull off all the uh, departments. They will just won't buy into it because they are incubators, okay, designated as endorsing bodies. They have been listening to various plans, stupid plans, average plans, excellent plans. So just let us not. And one more thing, this helps you more. Give me a second. So these people are the one who got, some people might have got Innovator founder visa. And they came from UK and were giving pitch in Hyderabad. See? Indian, 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 Chinese. Okay, sorry, I missed one more Asian. Who came to Hyderabad from UK? It's a incubator. You understand? They will send you, they will help you raise funds, millions, half million, thousands of pounds. They came to eHub. Even I was in the event to speak to the director of Innovate UK. Okay. So this is something which UK government is actively doing. You understand? So 3 people minimum, please. You understand? Or else you will lose battle. And 3 people should be able to speak. 3 people should show that they are essential part of that startup, or else you lose the battle. And is it hard? No, not really. Okay, it's not. Is it not? It's not really hard if you are scientific. Ego will come inside. That's the problem. We lost the learning, the entire learning side in UK because some people got their job by buying money, paying money. Some people got settled there by marrying a local citizen. You saw some people, all frauds, all bad people as example, and now you feel bad to think, why should I think so honest? But this visa is for honest people. You understand? All the people just I showed you, everyone raised funds. They came in their own flights. They came, they were pitching, they wanted to even solve India's problems. You understand? So some people raised millions and they were already having millions of revenue. So when you get incubated in UK, they are actually helping you. So better use it. Okay, this is just one cohort. I forgot to show you other cohorts also. See, Innovate UK's second cohort. I hope this also has some Indians, or else I don't know. We'll see. Nah, they didn't mention the people's, but cohort 2 also happened, which means Indians came. Okay. So, launch is 4. When is it? Oh, it's done. Sorry, October 4th. See, Indian, Indian, Indian. Understand? In you tell me, most of them are like you only. The only problem is they came out of the bad circle they had, the circle which I just told you, which are bad influence. Slowly start entrepreneur network. Slowly change your network, and you will increase your net worth. Network is your net worth. You are surrounded by 10 extraordinarily doing entrepreneurs. Your mindset changes. Okay, so change your circle, and I'm quite sure you will change yourself and become great. Okay, Applicant must demonstrate sufficient financial resources to fund the business operation and achieve its goals. Now, what is this financial resources? What is the financial resources? Now, your app development, just MVP needs, app development needs around 1,000 to 2,000 pounds. Your idea validation needs maybe 200 pounds or 300 pounds. It is a very less amount to fund your idea. Okay, you don't need 50,000 pounds. Now, applicant must have ability to develop necessary skill knowledge. I told you, CTO guy, tech guy. Always remember, who is the tech guy, who is the management guy. You have to decide who is the CTO, who is the CEO, who is the CFO, or a chief marketing officer also chalta, CMO. Okay, scalability. The applicant must show evidence of structured planning. Now, this is thing. So uncertainty is where idea you still didn't become big, and you have to dream, demonstrate. I mean, dream for the growth in future. But that's how it is. You have to do everything with a positive growth. If I raise a $500,000, I will do this. Or if I have a 10,000 customers, I will do this. So you should have a milestone. It's actually looking into future positive. It creates a positive mindset. It's always good. Job creation, obviously, I just told you that's a criteria. See, national and international markets. That's a very good thing. Okay. Food processing is top class in UK. You should think about it. Okay. In many ways, you can get a product from there to here, not just here, everywhere. And India and UK has a trade agreement right now. Utilize it. Okay. Projection should be credible. They will be credible if you do background work, back end work. Okay. Now, what are we doing? We are conducting something called as 3 days, 3 Sunday workshops. Why 3 Sunday workshops? This is for 3 Sundays. Okay. 3 Sundays. Why only 3 Sundays? I'll explain it to you. The first Sunday, designing an idea. Elevator pitch, I just told you, right? We are going to train you on how to speak smooth to the point. Designing an idea. Yes, you might have idea. You can listen to our session and redesign as it fits into the criteria. Okay. Elevator pitch, have more barriers so that nobody can copy your idea. Problem statement, actually what is the problem in the market which you wish to solve? I know when you see Shark Tank, nobody is speaking like this. You're not going to Shark Tank, beta. Nobody is going. Okay, that's all TV show scripted. Think when you go in front of a serious incubator and an investor, these are main things. If there is no problem existing in the market, but you are having a good business happening, that's not enough. Business happens even for a grocery shop. You understand? They want somebody, they closed all the doors and only opened one door, that is Innovator founder visa. So now it's their time to enjoy. Every Indian student will go, maximum majority, into that door only. Understand? That door only. After January, that is the only door everyone will look into. Understand? That is the only door because we know what is happening. So they'll run through the door, and these people are happily taking auditions. But you have to be not January. You shouldn't be the January person, then you will lose. You understand? You have to kickstart as early as possible because when everyone runs through the door, what happens? You know, people will get into that fear. Now, let's assume you go on one day appointment, you see people lining up outside and coming out with huge line and coming out saying you're rejected, you're rejected, you're rejected, and you're in panic. Because you're in fifth or sixth in the line, and with that panic only you'll go. Understand? Be the first to go and talk to them. Don't waste your time. And this Christmas is the right time to work on your idea. Homework, we will give you homework to design your idea and present it to us on third Sunday, which means you have 14 days. 14 days to come up with an idea. But we will tell you how to do it with all the criteria which all criteria which it meets. Okay, so don't worry. Now the second Sunday is MVP. Now, minimum viable plan or a product or a proof of concept, how to create, we will show you we will use a vibe coding tool to help you out. They don't need a fully functional end-to-end polished app. No, they just need something they can view and understand, oh, this is what you want to create. Okay, idea validation. So how to validate the idea? Validation are different types. Idea validation example, you have a shampoo formulated and so laboratory validated everything with an exclusive agreement and everything is there. But validation means, let's assume you are at a co-entry university, they will have a student kind of a fest or something, right? Events. Just have a stall and keep your products. Let them try. Spray, perfume, whatever. Let them try. Ask them to give a feedback. You understand? Let them give a feedback. Ask them if you would like to buy one if we launch. Ask a question. It's called qualitative study. Get everyone on a Google sheet. Let them fill the Google sheet. Understand? And then you launch and see if they, at least with 10 bottles or 20 bottles or 30, whatever, and people will buy them. That's called idea validation. You understand? Simple. You don't need to take 1,000 or 2,000 bottles to show it's validated. No need to do that. The entire uh, effort which you took to do idea validation itself is enough for them, that you're a genuine guy, genuine person. The third Sunday, this is where we will hear your ideas. If you feel they are can easily be copied, then you will fail, man. When you're pitching itself, you should have all the barriers in your head. Then nobody will copy in those 10. Whoever is attending 10 in this session, they are 10. So the other session may be 30. Another 2. I don't know how many students are attending these sessions. Okay, I am just giving continuous sessions. So yours is the, I think, fourth session. So if you should assume how many are listening, don't assume only 10 are listening. So 10 are there. Okay. Third, so we are going to review your idea, then designing a complete pitch deck. What does that mean? We will only design one template. Okay, we will design template. Then we'll explain each template properly and do what is market research, how to do it, and then how to present your idea in 30 seconds, 1 minute. Elevator pitch is 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 1 minute elevator pitch, 3-minute elevator pitch, 5 minutes. Why? Once you go inside, if they give you just 3 minutes, you have to tell in 3 minutes. Once you go inside, because they will have other time for scrutiny, which means they'll question you, because they don't want all the answers on your slide. They want to ask and talk to you, whether you are the right person or not. They want to listen to you. So they'll utilize the other time. If they give you 5 minutes, they may have a 5 minutes for questioning. So it's totally in their hand how it's going to happen. You understand? So always stick to the teaching session. Many people who assess are like very bad. They try to distract you so that you will lose it. You understand? You don't expect once you go inside everything will be happy, everything's smiling, maybe dead serious. Understand? So don't expect any such thing of warm welcomes and everything. But you should be smiling all the time. Now, any questions you have, please ask me. I hope I gave you the information required for idea to endorsement. What are the realistic expectations of the endorsing body? Now I am open to questions. Ask all your questions. No problem, you will get it. Please ask your questions. Rakshit Chandra, you had a question. See, once again, don't talk about visa cost. Okay? Not initial investment also. Just think about only one thing. First, make a team. Vesushant, make a team. Three people minimum. One person, if you go, you won't get it. I'm telling you, don't do that silly thing. Understand? Three people get innovator founder visa. All three will get. All five will get. Understand? Each one doing their own application fee. That is different. I'm just telling you. That's the reason in the session, all the three should speak. Like Jugalbandi. One fellow speaks about one thing, one fellow speaks about the other thing. It's like, it should be like a Jugalbandi, a duet. But obviously, three people, not duet. Like, that's what I'm saying. Sainath, I told you, our session. You please register. Our session is on 7th. What are the dates? 7th, 14th, and 21. The first Sunday, second Sunday, and third Sunday. They're charging £200 for this, which is even in Indian standards, which is less. Because even if you go to T-Hub, they are going to charge you 1.5 lakh. So happily register and brainstorming of ideas. As you know, we just told you the first day itself. On the first day itself, we are going to have brainstorming of ideas here. Market barriers, how to design, and we will, the homework is itself, you have to present your idea on third Sunday. And yeah, Sushant, yes, you need endorsement. I told you. Endorsement means you are pitching to an incubator. Incubator is endorsing body here. They have been for decades, they are listening to startups. You have to go and present in front of them. Instead of investors, you first have to pitch or do the presentation of your idea and what all I said in front of them. If they like, they will give you an endorsement letter. But it's not about just liking. All the criteria I just told you, those are most important. Janani, yes, of course. On this second day, this is most important. We will share the vibe coding tool. We will only train you on this. We'll show you how to do it, how to create this MVP. Understand? So don't worry about that. So that second day, when we show you the vibe coding tool, it's a no programming tool, okay, to create that MVP. So you will have more fun. I'm promising that will be a very good thing. Any more questions? How to predict my idea was not presented before? See, that is called competitor analysis. If you don't, that's the reason. What is the criteria? You're not getting the first criteria, you're forgetting. Differentiates from its competitors. If you say Your idea doesn't have competitors. That means your idea is not worth. Some people say, sir, mine is more innovative, so I didn't. But some part of your idea should have competitors, right? Let's assume delivering food. Delivering food, somebody without app should have been doing it. But you have an app, that's the differentiator. You understood? You should have some competitors. You should find, if I have a business plan, how likely it's accepted by endorsing body? No, it won't be. Just because of business plan, it won't be accepted. Get three people, make a good team. Sushant, no individual warrior thing. Talk, go to college, your university, find people. Example I'll give you for all the students. Please listen to me. This will be a very good example for you. It will be. Let's assume you are from University of something. You are from Coentry. Let's assume you like a very pitch to the find a very better university, like University of Cambridge or University College London or University of Sheffield or whatever. You go there. Okay. Find. I'm telling you your idea also. Listen to me. Go to the food technology team or a biotechnology class, MSc, MRes biotechnology or MSc biotechnology. Usually their student projects are what? Create a beer, create a whiskey of a this flavor. They'll try new things. Go to them. Example, if it is a cocktail, it is a mocktail, it is something which is unique. Try to experiment and check the taste. They would be happy to do it if you give them couple of, 100 or 200 bucks, they will do it. It's like a project to them. They do it, they'll give you 15 different tastes. Taste it. If you are an alcoholic, taste it. Create a non-alcoholic, whatever the drink you want, if you want. Taste it. If you feel it is good and it can be sold out, patent the process. You understand? Patent the technology, whatever. Then you have your own product and ask that fellow to be on your R&D team, make him a director. Simple. You understand? There is an innovation. You are the director. Somebody will be a CFO, put some money in 2,000 pounds from his pocket and done. 3 team ready. Get 100 or 200 or 300 bottles of those. With that 200 pounds, 2,000 pounds, go sample, make 3,000 sample or 4,000 samples from a manufacturer. It's fine. It's patented. You can get it from India also if it is patented. Your own product, no problem. You understand? But you show them, take the 4 or 5 drinks into the pitching session, give them to try, and khatam, you have got an endorsement. So now this is the time to make friends, man. Don't find stupid friends which you have. They may not be useful if they are doing fraudulent stuff. If they are doing honest stuff, be their good friends. They are the best friends for you. Okay, you are together in everything. Try this also, but this can't be a shortcut. There is no shortcut. Please don't try, or else next session you will be in India listening to me on this in the midnight, like I am doing a session in midnight. You understand? How to go to UK, sir? How to go to US, sir? No, this is a better time. You are in UK, sir. Try in UK only. Okay. See, I gave you an example. Talk to friends. Make friends. Many UK is full of food processing units. You understand? Food technology. Get into that. It's easy peasy. Nobody has every stupid taste gets a patent. New process. You can try for a patent. University helps you with that. At least that fellow, it will help him. He's a university student. So for you, you are saving money also. How to predict my idea was not presented. I told you competitor analysis. Business, how likely it is accepted? I told you. What is other question? This is Rakshit only. Okay. Sir, we are planning to start an export business. It's a common industry, but we are working on developing a unique selling point, focusing on sustainable. See, unique selling point is different. USP can be copied. Always remember, USP can be copied. He will also have the same lowest selling. They will also have lowest selling. Not a unique selling point. Okay, innovation. You have to sell this to the endorsement body. Remember, that should be the selling point, not just USP. USP, let's assume you sell it at 3,000. If your price plan is the only differentiator, that's a very dangerous thing. Another startup now who they may start with less than that. So always have something innovative or agreement based barriers, which can't be broken. Agreement, nobody can copy, right? Always try that. Or let's assume you are exporting a food, have something innovative there, packaging, something. Nobody can do like this. Exclusivity agreement, something like that. Okay. And I'm telling you, it's very tough. If it is a common industry, you should have more differentiators. And I really suggest you to attend the session. We will review your pitch. Is it only for graduate? Is it for skill? Yes, of course. Anybody can apply. Even from India can apply Innovator Founder Visa. We still didn't open it to Indian students in India. I'm quite sure they will pay more than 200 pounds because their parents are paying. For you have to pay from your pocket. So that is the problem. Everyone is eligible all over the world. Everyone is eligible to apply for that. Any questions? Please, all 13 or 12 whoever are there, just ask all your questions. Why am I asking everyone to ask questions? Because if you ask, then only you will doubt will go, or else you will happily go and sleep saying my idea is good. Then your 1,000 pounds is gone. Then your visa is gone. Why? I'm telling you, nobody is going to tell you an idea that is $1 million worth or a $500,000 worth also. All are lawyers and consultancies. They don't have an idea. That's the reason they have consultancies. Any more questions? If a consultancy guy is also registered in this, good to know you, good to know me also, I hope. Any more questions? Okay. Sainath, any more questions? And who else was there in the session? Pushpanathan, any more questions? Pushpanathan. Kesh Vardhan Reddy, any more questions? All, you may not get me for a free session next time, so ask all your questions. No questions? No questions, then I can wrap the session. Happily end the session 1:30 to 2:30, which means can we apply for all 5 awarding bodies with our one idea? Will it go? Janani, we have to see the portfolio of endorsing bodies. Randomly, you should never apply. If you read about their previous history, you will never apply for 5 awarding bodies. We will suggest you which awarding body is better. Don't go for that. You lose all 4,000 pounds and one will be accepted. Why spend on that much? Ask us, we will tell you where to spend, right? Applying itself is not enough. You have to pitch whatever we are saying, you have to use it inside the incubation, the endorsement bodies. I'll give an example. Okay. I showed you this Innovator guy company, right? This one. This one. Right? Let us see what is this Ampigo charger. AMPIGO charge. Charge. I hope I find them. Yes, very good. See what their idea is. At least you will do some brainstorming. Just don't come up with whatever is there. I'll just open their ideas so that mystify AI technologies. Okay. Mystify AI. Oh, somebody searched for them. I hope this is the one. See, what is AQI? I think air quality indicator. I think that's the one. Yes. Particular matter. It's about pollution. Using AI, see our guy. All Indians together except one except one guy. See, these many got innovator visas. I think so. I don't know whether they are settled also. They have a citizenship in UK. Not much idea, but some could have got, right. Maybe she's. I don't. She's also Indian. What is there? You understand? See, so many Indians about us. So this is for what? Car charging, easy charging. Oh, from the road, I think so. What? Cutting a wireless charging solution for mobile devices, electric vehicles. Oh, very interesting technology. Hey, I don't know all this. I just open. I know that I went to this event. Okay. See, Indian. See, other are good. These are good people. Maybe they are full top guys. See, CTO coming soon. They don't. I think that fellow got fired or they ran away. Well, no. I'm sorry. This company people would have been watching also. Maybe. I mean, they are recruiting new one. Maybe they didn't have a tech guy. They should have been doing their own tech and new one. So coming soon. And any other Indian track mobility holdings. Okay. We'll see. Track mobility holding. Track mobility holdings. This is the one. Let's see about us. Okay, they didn't show much about their team. It's fine. Advanced transport, demand responsive. Smart city as assessment, smart city management. Okay, good. And you have to understand when you are in a government endorsing body, they will help you to pitch or be part of or to encourage you to be part of funded by UK government. Technician. Sustainable venture. These are all venture bodies. Okay, VCs. Oh, they funded this company. Very good. And go and pitch a good idea. Don't just do something and wrap it up and try to sell this. Please, people are doing something good also. Okay. I just opened all people who did it, right? Sushant, care company is a very good idea, but you should have think a little more in depth, not just like care company. Okay. Easy to really care company is a very good idea, but you should think a little more, not just that line doesn't work like that, right? Can we apply for? I told you, sir, I have built an MVP. Very good. With assistance from a university. Very good. It's an innovative concept. I'm working on it as a solo founder. Do you think I need more people? Khan, solo is not good. Please understand. Understand? Solo is very bad. And success rate increases with the founders. See, what is the problem with founding? I'll tell you what is the problem. In India or anywhere, founding members, why are they needed? Now let's assume they put some money. You went into that government has funded. Like you saw it. Yes, government does fund. UK government does fund in startups, and also Indian government funds. Every government funds something as a grant or something. Okay, in India, Startup India pays you 10 lakhs as a grant, 20 lakhs as a grant, and for market entry, 50 lakhs as a grant. So UK should also have something like that, which endorsing bodies will help you if you are a good company. And then VCs also will fund. But let's assume you're a solo founder, right? Not you. Let's assume some company has a solo founder, and some investor has put money, and that fellow would have met with some severe health condition, and he's not capable of running the company. What about the money? Money is gone. That's the reason 2, 3 founders are important in a company. You understand, Khan? Any company which goes as a solo founder, there are programs like that for solo founders. I'll give an example, but they mostly they are like example I'm giving. Okay. Mm. Yeah. See, they run a something called as co-founder matching. If you get incubated, then they find a co-founder there. But this is for visa, right? You can't take a risk here. And these are not running a program to train you. They want you to be prepared and attend the session fully prepared. So, not a good idea to go alone. Okay, please, and I have to tell you, MVP from a university, it's a very good thing. As a solo founder, not a good thing. And I really suggest you, whether your idea is validated or not, I don't. Okay, just my encouragement is attend the session and solve your doubts. Go fully polished, because that first impression is best impression. Go and get excellent impression, and maybe they will be introducing you directly to the investors, as this is their investment support. See, investor introduction they will only do. So why to waste the opportunity? If you are doing struggle, do it properly. Don't waste the opportunity. And if you have 5 friends, 3 friends, 2 friends, ask them to sit in the class. You are not a teacher to teach them how to do it. You understand? You have 3 co-founders. If you are registering, ask them to register, because they will always say, oh, acha, you know more than us. Don't do that. You understand? Let everyone sit. Don't become the, what is it, that knowledge sharing guy. That will never work. Ask them to participate. Let them open their mouth, speak. That's how they will listen. If you try to mask them away from the reality, you will only lose the game. You understand? It's like 4 horses are running together on a chariot, and only one is running fast and other don't want to run. That would become your case. You will be hospitalized, and they will never care. They will have bruises. Everyone will fall apart. Any more questions? Sir, we are planning to photo. I answered this anyway. Any more questions, please? I'm going to close the session, because already I think we have answered everything. Pushpanathan, no questions from him, only 50,000 pounds question. And what else? Keshwardhan Reddy, I think, asked question. I don't know. I think it's how to predict. Yes, competitive analysis. Chalo, if you are done, I'll be leaving. Any questions you can ask. Yeah, it's fine. Importing from your brother is fine. But what else? That's not an innovation only, right? Let us talk about the innovative part of that idea. Okay. Forget about the product where you are getting from your brother, lowest price point. Everything is fine. Get to the innovator part. That is something which anybody can copy. You may have a brother and somebody else have a sister. Let us go with the innovation part. That is a good idea, Mohammed. What we will do is, no, I don't know how we invest at that whole thing. Once we train everyone on those 3 Sundays, maybe I'll ask them to, I'll open their, allow them to speak, and allow their cameras, and everyone can start sharing their address, and maybe, of course, they'll network, like grabbing the customer base in UK. That's not a, see, this is the thing, Satish. Grabbing, that is how you grab the customer base in UK. Everyone needs to grab the customer base in UK only. So that's not the uniqueness. Innovation should be something. I just told you one example of it. a beer or a whiskey or some food product process is patented. One in something which can be replicated. Another exclusivity agreement. That yes, that is one of the things. Third, see mostly what happens when you outsource your major product itself is outside the country. That is a very large setback. You should understand. Okay, always it's a last thing which you should speak there, which that's not the criteria, because you are saying you're getting everything from outside. That means you are giving employment for the other people, not India, not to British, as per their understanding. You understand? It's like running an outsourcing center in India. Who cares? We are giving jobs to Indians. You understand? We have to think it in such a way, because here the process is, if it was just a startup pitch and you are directly pitching to an incubator, then they would have given you a chance. Even if your brother was giving you, sending you the goods, or anybody, they would have given you a chance. This is an entry point into a country, and a visa, and this is a huge number of applications are going. I am telling you, this will also, consultancies will make business. For an application they may charge, for a pitch deck they may charge, they'll do some bullshit and they'll say they will charge, and they know they'll get rejected, and they don't care, right? Even if you get rejected or not, they don't care, because they are in UK, they are PR, they have a citizenship. You are not going to ask them, right, why I didn't get. They won't give you guarantee also, nobody gets it. Understand? So for the first time, anyway, you have to face the camera. Not camera, at least the endorsement body. Why? Prepare well, do something good for you first time. Maybe this will be your turning point in the entire whatever the UK journey you are taking. You understand? Any more questions? Please open up. Don't be in that zone. We have to open up and say your questions, or else I can't answer you. Satish, you should attend the session. Okay, I don't know. Many of you have some idea. Attend the session. Don't miss, because that is the most important part. Once you register and attend the session, then only we can help you. That you understand? It's not that easy. You need to practice. Elevator pitch. I'm telling you. Elevator pitch is trained in ISB, or in IIM Bangalore, IIMs, or you know what? How do they train students on elevator pitch? They ask them to print their business cards, and at IIM Bangalore, if it is, they for a roundtable conference with CEOs, they'll just call the CEOs, and they came to IIM Bangalore. They speak on some particular topic or a budget or something, and then they'll tell the students that whoever gets the card of the CEO or a vice president or director by giving their own card in 30 seconds, because obviously um, the press will be there, their own bodyguards will be pushing you, so you hardly have 30 seconds. Whoever gets the card is the winner. That's how they are trained. Now here, what is the problem? You are not at all trained in anything. You are assuming you will go inside and kill the idea, kill it. You understand? No training, and you want to go and attend. You understand? You will go inside and you will meet the horror. Don't do that. Everyone, happily attend the session. Let us help you out. 3 Sundays, if you can't afford, very bad, then you can't afford anything, man. Chalo, I think I am done with the session. I can wait for more 2-3 minutes. And whatever the sessions are there, please do share, ask questions. I'll be happy to help you out. Even if you don't see, all female power, all I think 3 have recruited all the males here. Very good. I like it. Yeah. This is all Indian, total Indian, it seems. I think you are also from India. Now I get it. Here I don't have the team, but it's fine. Something they are doing together. Any doubts you can ask. This is our page. I have shared the page, and I'll share the registration link also. Yeah, that's the registration link for the workshop. 3 Sundays workshop. Go ahead and register yourself. Any 2 questions, please. Last 2 questions you can ask, and I'm going to leave for today. And anybody have told you bullshit about how to apply and expertise, all rubbish. Understand? If they could have told you, you would have ready with first thing, elevator pitch. You don't have an elevator pitch. That means somebody who's talking about business ideas in front of you, completely blabbering. Every country, every incubator, every program trains only on that elevator pitch. 30 seconds, 1 minute. You explain your idea, you impress the other guy, and done. Somebody who speaks for 10 to 20 minutes, no, that's not the way a startup founder speaks. Any more questions? We'll be leaving in last 1 minute. Any more questions? It seems everyone is covered except Pushpanathan. Except Pushpanathan, everyone asked questions. Very good. There is one. Janani, this is not a lottery. Please don't try don't trying applying 5 awarding bodies. Please don't do that. Attend the session, 3 Sunday session. And if you don't have co-founders, if you have people who are giving you idea, let them also pay and sit in the class. Because how much ever I train you, out of the training, once again that fellow will start brainwashing you. Instead of asking that fellow to sit in the class, then ask him to brainwash me. That's the easiest way. Okay? Whoever wants to brainwash you, ask them to pay 200 pounds and sit in the class and explain their extraordinary idea to me. Understand? Any more questions? Or are we done for today? Then I think it's no more questions. Chalo. I'll give 1 minute perfectly and close the session. Any more doubts? I am going to share this PPT. Share this. Yeah, I'll ask Manoj to share this PPT with you. Don't need to worry. But PPT has nothing, okay? PPT has nothing. Everything is in you only. You have to accept to one simple thing that you have to learn, or else you can't crack it. If you don't think you need to learn, then you will use your 1,000 pounds and you'll come back. Chalo, take care. All the best and good night. Take care.